Hashtag Starting Somewhere with Oklahoma Live TV. I'm your host, Dani Carson. And not only is this week the season finale for Hashtag Starting Somewhere, but it's also the final week of 2021. So all of the shows that we're going to talk about here shortly is going to be on New Year's Eve tomorrow night that you can catch all over Oklahoma. We also have one more artist feature spotlight that I'm really excited to share with you about this person here. And we also will wrap things up with JJ's calendar. Now let's get started. Check out the five-piece band, the Robert Allen Band, tomorrow night at the Moose. They're performing for their New Year's Eve dance, which you can get tickets out for, I believe, $25 right now. You can also get those for your champagne, for your live music, and so much more. Phil Dio is celebrating New Year's at Kendall's in Oklahoma City Friday night.
Hashtag starting somewhere.
Hashtag starting somewhere.
Andrew Live is performing his very first show of 2022 at the El Patron in Tulsa, Oklahoma, starting at 6 o'clock. The Cat Pratt Band is ringing in the new year at the famous Harley's Club in Elgin, Oklahoma. If you've never been to a Harley show or a Cat Pratt show, this is definitely one that you don't want to miss, especially since it's wrapping up the entire year. The VFW Post 5263 in Lawton, Oklahoma is doing a New Year's Eve ball, where they're also doing live music with Jelly Bread and special guests, and they're doing a raffle for an AR-15. If you want to find more information on that event, you can also go to their Facebook page and look for that event. Now this isn't quite live music, but it is a live performance, and it is a special weekend out there in Lawton, so I wanted to suggest that you guys go visit Matt Farrell and Devontae Bland, who's performing comedy at Guitar Bar December 29th, starting at 8 o'clock. For this week's Artist Feature Spotlight, we're taking a look at the story of someone who's paving the way for a growing genre here in Oklahoma. He's got over 200,000 followers on Facebook, and I think you'll see exactly why when you take a look at Knuckles.
So what's up, guys? I'm Knuckles. I'm from Lawton, Oklahoma. I've been making serious music now for about 8 years almost. I make country rap music, which in and of itself is weird, and people constantly tell me how weird it is. But it's fine. I'm very much Lawton, Oklahoma born and bred, and that shines through in my music. There's a little bit of, a little bit of country here and a little bit of streets here, and I'm kind of the mix of both of those. Country rap is it's a new genre, if you will. We don't have our own section on everything, but like Spotify literally just made it to where you can choose country rap when you're submitting for a playlist. So that's a step forward, you know what I mean? So I like to feel like I'm breaking ground with my music. My personal life, my everything is an open book. I literally have my phone number listed everywhere on the internet, and occasionally a fan will find it and actually text me and be like, Knuckles? And I'm like, what's up, bro? You know, like, and they're always like, wow, I can't believe you. And I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I get harassed by telemarketers every day. If a real fan wants to reach out, why do I care? That's great. I worked for a rodeo company for 5 years. So shout out to After D Rodeo out of Sterling, Oklahoma. So I worked for Mary Jean and Don D's for 5 years, and Jeffrey, Jamie, a lot of people out there, Joe, those are my people. And I'm sad that I'm not involved in the rodeo anymore, and I'm sad that I'm back in town because I don't have horses anymore. I had to sell them. When my dad passed away 2 years ago, I had to sell my horses. But I rodeo, so I'm a rodeo cowboy. And this was as an adult. So now I grew up as a child here in Lawton, and like my dad was an old rodeo cowboy too. Dad was a bull rider before he went in the military. But I didn't want anything to do with country life when I was younger. I hated country lifestyle stuff. But then I went to prison for 5 years. I'm sure we'll get into that in a second. But when I got out, I was trying to change everything about my life. And so one of the things I changed was I had got more in touch with country music and things of my roots, got first pair of cowboy boots in like 10 years, and then I started doing this rodeo stuff. And it literally as a grown adult taught myself how to ride a horse, taught myself how to rope. I won 7 belt buckles in 5 years that I worked for the rodeo company doing team roping and double mugging. So because I didn't want to be fake at anything. So if I was going to do this cowboy stuff, I wanted to really cowboy up and do it. So that's where my country background is. Like I always tell people, like in this country rap genre, there's a lot of mud tires and stuff like that. But I've asked, how many real cowboys are there? There's not very many. There's a guy named Austin Martin, shout out to my dude. He's way up north. He actually works on a ranch. He's a real cowboy, and that's cool. He's a country singer more so, but so I'm probably the only cowboy doing this stuff. So I'm more cowboy than country, if you will. That's the country side of things, and I brought that into music because I just found that in hip hop, people appreciate what's authentic. But I was trying to find new sounds, and I was looking for something different, and I came across a few beats that had some country elements to them, and I was like, man, this is kind of cool. Let me see what I can do with this. And so I made a couple songs, and then one of those kind of took off, and then, I was like, okay, so this is kind of, this is a thing. I was like, and everything I'm saying is real because I've lived this lifestyle, you know what I mean? So, but I still have the streets in it too, it's still hip hop. So I found a good niche in it, if you will, because nothing I'm saying is false. I'm not pretending at all. Everyone who understands this country rap stuff especially understands that I'm authentic on both sides of it. Easiest way to find me is on Facebook, I guess. That's probably my most active platform. I'm verified on Facebook, and I have 200,000 followers on Facebook. So if you literally just type in the word Knuckles on Facebook, I'm the top thing that pops up. I've worked very hard to get recognized, and I've had a lot of media, thanks to people like Scott Rains and people like that who have worked tirelessly to help my career along, as much as every time they see me doing something, they want to tell people about it. And that's amazing because that's what it takes to get to that next level. At Knuckles Rap on every platform. My music is on iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, like we were just talking about. There's so many weird, you can find my music. If you know the name of my song, any song, so Cowboy Boots and Shorts, for instance, just Knuckles and Cowboy Boots and Shorts, you'll find it anywhere. TikTok, you can use all my music in your TikTok videos if you want. I guess that's it. KnucklesRap.com also is my website, so everything Knuckles Rap. Very soon, me and Red Dirt Rickert are gonna be dropping an EP together. It's a 6-song EP, and it's called the Honky Tonk Trap EP. It's gonna be available on all platforms. And the first single and music video from that EP is called Honky Tonk Trap. And so the video that you're gonna see if you're still watching this is gonna be called Honky Tonk Trap, Knuckles and Red Dirt Rickert. And it's a very cool music video. We shot it out on a farm. There's ducks running around, we've got raccoons. We set up all of this equipment on a flatbed trailer and shot like a little performance scene. So like, it's really cool. And of course, if you've seen any of my music videos, I spend a lot of money on my production. And so everything is crisp quality, so Honky Tonk Trap.
Life a movie shot by Scholar Kid. Hey Knuckles, I don't know if they ready, man. Let's talk to them. What they know about that honky tonk trap. This is honky tonk trap. This ain't your grandpa's music. This is honky tonk trap. Make your grandma lose it. This is honky tonk trap. It's that white boy music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. Not that drug dealing music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that white boy music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that trailer park music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that tip that bottle back. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's rolling that, yeah, that honky tonk trap. Call me Slim Thugger, I be sporting a damn slab. Like Ryan up church, rolling with them ag tags. Dumping this 50 clips, zipped up in them black bags. Pumping hits, 50 cents, ripped up with them black mags. Arrived just in time to stay stirring up that pot. Call me Ivan Drago, young dump 100 shots. For those hoes over there, 100 thoughts. Aiming in with this pen, writing out 100 thoughts. I'm bumping Outcast, blasting the love down below. Like Snoop Dogg said, we don't love them hoes. But I'm Johnny Cash on the spot with a hook and then it goes. Smooth as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, finger roll. Like Tyson freestyle, been known to beat up an instrumental. Charlie Daniels band, now I'm hotter than a fiddle. Like Diamond Rio, we can just meet in the middle. That's a double or veiled meeting, you can call that shit a riddle. This ain't your grandpa's music. This is honky tonk trap. Make your grandma lose it. This is honky tonk trap. It's that white boy music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. Not that drug dealing music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that white boy music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that trailer park music. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's that tip that bottle back. Yeah, that honky tonk trap. It's who's rolling that. Yeah, that honky tonk trap.
In an old Regal, Bumble Seafood, that's honky tonk trap. Two-step in a Tupac, that's honky tonk trap. Sweet tea with Hennessy, that's honky tonk trap. Oklahoma to Tennessee, that's honky tonk trap. When that bass drops and them boots scoop, it's who's who of the newest movement. The truest music comes from the heart. I'll never flop, said it from the start. I play my part and I hold it down. Don't come Shamu. Have all my haters like damn you. You can't do what I can do. Can't hold the flame, no candle. I control the game, no handle. Time to blow the scene, dismantle. I'm dynamite, let me find the mic. You know I write the lines like it's Scrabble. No babble, no mumble rapper. Hit the honky tonk and then stumble after. If you give me the ball, no fumble after. Won't stop till I'm on top, the one the
This
rafter.
ain't your grandpa's music. This is honky tonk trap. Make your grandma lose it. This is honky tonk trap. It's that white boy music. Yeah, that's honky tonk trap. Not that drug dealing music. Yeah, that's honky tonk trap.
In an old Regal, bumper boat Cephas. That's honky tonk trap. Two-step in a two-pop. That's honky tonk trap. Sweet tea with Hennessy. That's honky tonk trap. Oklahoma to Tennessee. That's honky tonk trap. That's honky tonk trap.
Welcome to the future.
That's honky tonk trap. That's honky tonk trap. That's honky tonk trap.
If you want to find out more information about Knuckles and his family and ways to reach him, you can go to our website where we include a link about who he is and where you can find his social media, although I don't think it's going to be hard to find. I really want to take the time to thank our sponsor, JJ's Alley Bricktown Pub, because they've been the sponsor for the entire season. Without them, this would have never been possible. Now, JJ's not only supports this series, but thank you, of course, to everyone there for supporting live and local music. JJ's is one of the only venues in Oklahoma that hires live music for 7 days a week, every day of the year. And in fact, for New Year's Eve, they're having a big bash that I get to be a part of as well. Now, for this weekend, if you can't be there for New Year's, you can also go check out all of the other artists that are listed here on JJ's calendar. Well, that's it, guys. That is the wrap up of season 1 for hashtag Starting Somewhere. Now, before we go, we all have to thank all of you for supporting live music. So here's a thank you from some of our artists.
Hi, I'm Bly. Thank you so much for supporting live music. I hope to see you soon.
My name is Matt Moran, and I want to thank all of you guys so much for supporting live music. We all appreciate it.
Yo, so Oklahoma, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support that you've shown me and other artists, and I appreciate everyone who's using the hashtag Starting Somewhere, because it's super important, because everyone starts somewhere. Like, I'm literally in my garage right now, and even though my garage looks better than a lot of people's, I'm still starting somewhere. So I appreciate everyone that's helped me get to this point, and I hope that I have everyone's support going forward to the next point. So thank you.
No matter how big you get or how far you get in the music industry, it all begins the same. We're all just hashtag Starting Somewhere.